This problem says that a family named the Moores are saving up to go on a family vacation in 3 years. They invest $2,900 into an account with an annual interest rate of 1.31% compounded quarterly. And as always, we're told not to do any rounding until the very end. So, assuming no withdrawals are made, how much money is in the Moores account after 3 years? All right, so this is a compound interest problem. So that means we'll be using the compound interest formula, which tells us that the amount in an account is going to be equal to the principal invested times 1 plus the rate divided by n raised to the power of n times t, where the principal in this case is how much is invested, that is $2,900. That's told to us right here. The rate is given as 1.31%, but remember, you can't enter percents into formulas like this. We need to convert it to a decimal, which will be 0.0131. N is how many times the money compounds per year. This is compounded quarterly, so n is equal to 4. And finally, time is how long we're waiting for the investment to mature. So we're waiting 3 years. So that's all the numbers that we plug in, which means that the amount inside the account is going to be equal to 2,900 multiplied by, still using the formula, 1 plus, so my rate is 0.0131 over 4, that's my n, multiplied by 3, or let's write it in the proper order, multiplied by n, which is 4, times the time, which is 3. And I bet I can do a better job writing the number 4 if I try really, really hard. Yes, I knew I could do it. Okay, so we're going to follow the instructions here that say don't round anything until the very end. But we are going to simplify this a touch. So A is equal to 2,900 times, well, using a calculator and doing this division and then adding 1 to it is going to give us, inside the parenthesis is 1.003275 raised to the power of 4 times 3, which is 12. Now notice I did not round this off, okay? I didn't round this number off in here. Don't round it off, all right? Don't round this number off. You want to keep all those decimal places. And then plugging all that into a calculator and then rounding off to the nearest cent, because that's what the answer is supposed to be in, we'll get that the amount in the account is going to be $3,016.05. Okay, and so there is the final answer for this problem. Okay, again, I didn't round anything off until the very end, but then at the end I rounded off to the nearest cent, that is to the second decimal place. Now, part 2 of this problem asks us to figure out how much interest is earned on their investment after 3 years. Okay, remember, the interest is how much money is added to the principal to give us the amount that's in the account. That is, if you want to find out the interest, that's the same thing as taking the amount that's in the account after 3 years and subtracting off the principal. Because if you subtract off the principal, all that's left from the amount is the extra money that got added. So that's going to be $3,016.05, subtract off the principal of $2,900, and that's going to give us, the interest is $116.05. $16.05. So that's how much money they earned by having that $2,900 in an account for 3 years. They earned $116.